Hi, everybody. Uh, Everybody who's coming in, you can just take your time. I'm just setting everything up. Um, I can't see everybody. Okay, I can't see anybody. Just 1 second, I have to try and get everybody set up. Okay, I hope everybody can see my screen. I can't see everybody, but I'll try to fix that. Oh, that's why. Okay, I think. Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me. My name is Lyra Shapiro. I'm the secretary. Read to respond, and I'll be the one hosting this meeting today. Everybody could have their voices muted until you are called on, or you decide to raise your hand. That would be fantastic. Let's just get started. Okay. So the agenda today is we're going to go over our attendance and awards, and we're going to start our piece that we're going to be reading today. It's going to be a little bit harder than last week, but nothing that should be too hard of a challenge. And then we're going to discuss it and talk about community service. And if you guys have any questions, you can let me know. So the code word for our attendance, which you can also sign in on this form here, is going to be orange, like the fruit or the color. This is orange. Um, you can just sign in with your phone and fill in that whenever you want. You can just let me know when you need me to pull it up, and I will. So if you could just scan that and do the attendance, that would be fantastic. Okay, so every month we do awards, and our first one is going to be dedication. So, how hard you've been working in our club. And there are 10 awards for each month, and each are $15. So, in USD, US dollars. And for our writing, first place is 100, second place is 75, and third place is 50. And the finalists are going to be $20. And our last award is most improved. And first place is 100, and second place is $75, and third place is $50. So now our student of the month was Joy Kim. Yay, Joy Kim. If she's here today, I can't see, but good for her. We're very proud of her. And so, for you to get Student of the Month, the best way to do it is usually to participate in reading out loud. So, just reading and talking during the discussions that we have, and thinking of many different community service methods. And so our piece today is going to be The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Charlie. And okay. Okay. Let me share my screen for the reading. I can find it. Okay. Sorry, my internet is slow. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see my screen. So this is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Okay. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. This little triangular shape is a leaf. It's usually in green. This scissor is also an example of what a color green would look like. And this is the egg, the little blur. That's an egg and it's on a leaf. This is the moon. Usually they don't have faces, but this would be the moon. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop. Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. This is a caterpillar, and it's a very small caterpillar, not large, very small. And Sunday is the last day of the 7-day week. So the last day, he comes out, very small caterpillar. This is the sun. This is the sun here. He started to look for some food. Would anybody like to try reading this sentence? Okay, Alex on.
On Monday, he ate one apple, but he was still hungry.
Very good. And this is an apple. This is a pear. This is a plum and a strawberry. And I believe this would be a peach or an apricot. Again, this is the sun. And he started to look for some more food because he was hungry. And this is an apple. Would anybody like to try reading this one again? Aaron Hahn?
On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry.
Good. These are 2 pears. 2. He started to look for some food. Anybody new who would like to read this one? Anybody with their cameras on, preferably. Okay, Alex Song.
On Wednesday, he ate 3 plums, but he was still hungry.
Good job. And he started to look for some food. These are 3 plums, the number 3. If everybody could try to have their video on, that would be great. If not, you can also put the raised hand emoji on your screen so I can know when you want to participate. So if anybody wants to read this one. Okay, Aaron Hahn.
On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry.
Good job. Okay. He started to look for some food, and this is 4 strawberries. They're usually red. And nobody new here. Okay. If anybody new would like to read this sentence, they can. Just hand up emoji or If you have your video on, you just raise your hand. No? Okay. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. These are oranges. But he was still hungry. And this is a leaf where the caterpillar came out on to. Would anybody like to try and read this sentence here? If that's too big, you can. Okay. Alex Sung.
On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, which is already a lot for a caterpillar, 1 ice cream cone, which, how does he do that? It's like this big. 1 pickle, I'm not going to say. 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami,
Good job.
and that's a lot for a caterpillar.
It
I will probably
is
barf up
definitely
that.
a lot of food. So this is the chocolate cake, the ice cream cone, which typically is not orange, but this is orange. Again, the color orange.
Where does he find this?
And this is a cucumber or a pickle. It's a pickle. Sorry, I misspoke. Pickle. And a slice of Swiss cheese, which is yellow. And a slice of salami, which is red. And if anyone would like to try and read this, let me just look at everybody real quick. Okay. Aaron Hahn.
One, one lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That's a lot for. And that night he had a stomach ache.
Good job. Okay, so this is a
It's about
lollipop,
time.
and it's blue and yellow. And this is a piece of cherry pie, again with the color red. And 1 sausage, a cupcake, and a watermelon with little seeds. And this is the caterpillar. This is the caterpillar. And a stomach ache is that pain in your stomach after you eat a lot of food.
It's about.
And this is a leaf. And this is the caterpillar again. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf. This is the leaf. And after that, he felt much better. If anybody would like to try and read this one who hasn't gone yet, you can raise your hand or hit the emoji on the button. Nobody? Okay. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He's very big now. He's not a small caterpillar. He's a very big caterpillar. Does anybody want to try and read this first sentence? Nothing after this point. You can read from here. Anybody new? Nobody? Okay. He built a small house called a cocoon. This is the cocoon. Around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's 2 Sundays. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. This is the wings of a butterfly, the little wings of a butterfly. And this is his whole wing. He's a very big butterfly now. And this was his leaf that he came on. And this is his little egg he came out of. And this was the caterpillar. And does anybody know the name of this? Nobody? Okay, that's the
The name of
sun.
what?
Huh?
The name of what?
The name of this.
Oh,
The
the sun, which
sun.
immediately had a face for the last 50 pages.
Yeah, this is the sun. This is the leaf, the caterpillar, and then the egg. And that was the end of the hungry, hungry caterpillar. And I'm going to unshare my screen and pull up the end of the meeting document. Okay. My internet is so slow. Okay. Let me pull it up now. Okay. So after we read the stories, we usually do a refresher or something to make us remember what we've read. And our refresher, if anybody could please not draw on the slides, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. So our refresher is the caterpillar, the very small caterpillar, was born, came out of his egg, and he was very hungry and he looked for some food. He ate more and more food and got a stomach ache on Saturday. So the day right before Sunday. He goes into a cocoon and emerges as a beautiful butterfly with nice big colorful wings. So, would anybody like to participate in the discussion? You can raise your hand with the emoji, or you can raise your hand. Preferably, please do not turn off your microphone silence before I call on you. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first question is, have you ever felt really hungry before? Does anybody like to participate in that question? No? Okay, Alex Song.
Not really. I usually don't get hungry.
That's okay.
Like I get hungry, but then I'm just used to it.
Okay. Thank you for your communication. You're doing very good. Does anybody else like to answer this question? Aaron Han?
I used to do it, but I just stopped doing it for how long I wanted to do.
Okay. If no one else would like to answer this question, I'll move on to the next one. Very good job, both Alex Song and Aaron Han. So the next question is, do you usually eat fast food, like from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, or do you eat healthy food, like salads and lettuce or something like that? And what do you think is the difference, something that makes them different from each other? Would anybody like, okay, Alex Long.
Well, I just kind of sprinkle it around here and there. It's just kind of mixed up 50-50. And the difference is like the fast food, they're usually like contain like lots of meat. It's like meat based completely. Well, like just kind of, I don't know, stuff like ramen, noodles. And the nutritious food is kind of like, I don't know, it has like the natural flavors.
Very good. Would anybody else like to participate? No? Okay. Let's go on to the next question then. Are you always able to find nutritious or healthy food and high quality food to eat? Such examples could be the kitchen or the supermarket or 7-Eleven, where you could find these foods or anything you think is healthy. And a good example of healthy would be an orange, like where the caterpillar ate an orange or a strawberry. Has anybody ever been able to find nutritious and high quality food? Aaron Han?
I would usually eat blueberries or apple slices.
Good choices. Okay. So right now, our community service that we usually do after once a month, after we read our story, is we have two, and then we're going to ask some people what they think we could add in. So the first thing we have is food donations. We could just give some healthy food to some people who can't really afford it right now. And I don't know if any of you have ever not been able to feel like they want to have a lot of healthy food, or if they've been able to eat the healthy food. And we're going to give some of that to some people in need. And another option we have is to volunteer at a soup kitchen. We could, in person, like me with another person, or you with someone in front of you, could give food to them. And we're looking for some other ideas or thoughts on that. So if anybody could share that, that would be so great. If anybody has any ideas. Alex Song?
I mean, like, instead you could just simply focus on caterpillars and like try to help them. Because, a lot of people, they swallow it, it's like, oh, it's gross, and just kind of squish it with their shoe. And then, bam, it's kind of just, from there, it's like,
yeah, that's a
bye-bye.
great idea. We'll definitely take that into account. Thank you for your opinion. Okay, anybody else with a new idea? Something we can add on to our list? Nobody? Okay, no problem. Does anybody have any questions? It could be about our club, what we do, what you want to do, even like recommendations for our reading for next time. Feel free to share out, no pressure. Anybody? No? Okay. So, if nobody has any questions, I'm trying to see what else I can do. Okay. So, my question to you would be, what is your favorite fruit? Like anything with a seed in it is a fruit. Like a tomato is technically a fruit. So it could be tomatoes or strawberries or blueberries. What's your favorite kind of that? What do you usually like to eat? If anybody could share out, that would be great. Aaron Han?
I think like some apples or I don't know, like some of those.
Alex Song?
Blueberries.
Blueberries? That's good. Okay. My next question to you guys, if nobody else is raising their hand, is how have you learned English previously? Or if you don't know too much English, are you excited to learn from this class and these upcoming soon classes we're going to have? Anybody new? I'll repeat the question. So how have you learned English previously? Nobody? Oh, Sion Kim?
3 years.
Huh?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years? That's good. Okay. And do you guys have anything to critique about our classes? Something we could improve on or like get better at to make your experience more enjoyable in our classes? Nobody's hands raised. Anybody? I'll wait for a second. Okay, nobody's raising their hand. So how about I'm gonna actually call on somebody new um to introduce themselves and say one or two cool or fun facts about them or their learning or who they are. So um I'll say number 101.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Linda.
Okay, so what is one interesting thing you would like to share about yourself?
Myself, I like watching TV, baby drama.
Oh, yay. I love them too. That's a great choice. Um, so, next, I think I pronounced your name Iwin. You're on the iPhone 15 right now. Could you please say your name and one or two fun facts about yourself, please? I must not be able to respond. Okay.
Hello, my name is Ewan. Yeah, and I like to watch TV also, and I also like shopping. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Um, I'll call on some familiar faces now. Aaron Han, we know your name, but what is one or two fun facts about yourself that you like to share?
I like playing some games I love, and I also love my grandmother's cooking.
Okay, that's so cool. Um, okay, Alex Song.
So what do I do again?
Oh, you just say one or two fun facts about yourself, something interesting you like to share.
I can do magic, and I always love to entertain people. I like to be surprising.
That's very interesting. Thank you for sharing. Our last person I will call on is Sion Kim. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name's right. I'm trying. Um, yeah, but Sion Kim, if you could share one or two fun facts about yourself, please. No? Okay.
할머니 그거 뭐냐?
Granny.
I like grandmother's cooking. And I am from Japan.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so interesting. Thank you for sharing. Okay, my next question is I'll also call on people again if they don't raise their hands. If you do want to communicate, I'll just say again, it should be right on the bottom. You can just hit in the chat or something. I think it's the emoji, the hand raising emoji. What have you guys enjoyed about this class so far? Something that you found fun or that you hope can happen next class? Anybody can raise their hands. Nobody so far? How about, I think you said your name is Ewan. What is something that you enjoyed about the class and you hope can happen next time?
I quite enjoyed this class because my English is not good and like less time and your speaking it is slowly and it's good for the beginner to clearly to understand what you are talking and your vocabulary is also simple. So I think for me, for original, I think it's very good. Yeah, and they have the picture and the to point out the every item's name. I think, teach us how to pronounce it. I I like this. I like this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the feedback. We'll definitely include that next time as well. Um, okay. Number 101, what was something that you enjoyed about the class? And I'll also extend the question to why.
Thank you. I enjoy your voice.
Oh, thank you.
It sounds very good.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And maybe I'm known. No, thanks. Now, how to improve the lesson? Maybe we can prepare pictures before we have this lesson about the story, like pictures of food or family what?
It's a great
We
idea. Thank you so much.
okay.
Well,
Maybe the restaurants.
oh,
About the restaurants, I like the restaurants, and I can take a picture to share everyone.
thank you so much. That's a great idea. We'll definitely take that into account. I also just want to thank everybody for their amazing input. We really appreciate all your opinions, and we will take everything you say into account for our next lesson. Um, so the next person I'll call on, the last person for this question, is Aaron Han. Uh, what did you enjoy about this class and why?
I enjoy the class because it actually makes me feel like I'm literally reading a book that was in my school. And why? Because it feels like I was in little when I was little. I used to not read books, but now I do now.
That's so cool. Books are definitely a great thing to read as well as practicing your English literacy and feeling comfortable talking to people around the world. Definitely a great method. And thank you so much for sharing. If I could ask um, to any of you, I will start with you, Aaron. What has been your favorite book you've read in any language you want? What has been your favorite book?
I don't know, but I guess it was the Pete. I think.
Eat the Cat? That one's a
Yeah.
nice one. Okay. So, Kevin, what has been your favorite book that you've read? And it could be in any language. If he's there, that's okay. No? Okay. Um, okay. So the last thing I will ask is I'll ask three people their grade and the country they're from. So, um, yes, I hope I'm saying your name right, Yang Hun Song.
I'm Alex Song. I just kind of switched devices because I'm currently in a car, but I am currently fifth grade, and yes, I was born in America, but my mom and dad are both Korean.
That's so cool. Okay. Next person I'll ask is Ewan. Where are you from and what grade are you in?
Mm. I'm from Taiwan, and you said the grade is like in school?
Yeah. If you're in
Okay.
school, yeah. I don't know anybody's
Uh,
ages here.
okay. Actually, I'm adult. I'm maybe it's very old now. Yeah. Yeah, I come from Taiwan, and then my friend introduced me to learn English from this channel. So that's why I joined this meeting. And then now okay. I work in the foreigner company, and I'm accounting. Yes.
Oh wow, that's so
Mm.
cool. Thank you for
Yeah, yeah. I'm in sports company. And sports company is also for American. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay, but it's very nice to join all of you. Yeah, because I look at the everyone is like very young. Yeah, so I also have the kids. I have two kids, and the one son and the one daughter. I also encourage my daughter to join this meeting, but now she is sleeping. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Thank
but
you
I
so
will.
much.
Yeah, but I will let her join next time. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
The
you.
last thing that I will say to everybody is if you could spread the word or like talk about this club to any of your friends or anybody you know, you can just like say, come to read to respond. You can send them the meeting link, and everybody's free here, no judgment, everybody's welcome. So, and I would like to say thank you all so much for coming. And I'll stop my screen share so I can see all of your faces. So, yeah, thank you all so much for coming. And we'll have our meeting this time next month. It's every, I think, last Saturday of the month. If I'm, hopefully doing that right, Rebecca. But yeah, every last Saturday of the month, tell your friends we're here. And thank you all so much for coming.